You've been trusting your most precious shots, weddings, wildlife, once-in-a-lifetime moments to a drive that could fail any second. One bad drop, one power surge, and years of work vanish forever. In 2026, photographers have no excuse for losing their images because these 10 external hard drives are built to protect every single raw file, no matter where you shoot or how brutal the conditions get. From blazing fast SSDs that let you edit directly on the drive to rugged beasts that survive drops, dust, and deep water, we've tested them all so you don't have to. Stay till the end because the best value pick on this list will genuinely surprise you.
Number 10. ArmorATD SE920. Closing out this list with an absolute powerhouse, the ArmorATD SE920 is the drive that redefines what portable external storage is capable of in 2026. Running on USB 4, it delivers transfer speeds approaching 4,000 megabytes per second, making it one of the fastest external SSDs a photographer can buy right now. To put that in perspective, you can move an entire wedding shoot worth of raw files in the time a standard HDD would take to transfer a single folder. For photographers editing ultra-high resolution files from 60 megapixels or 100 megapixel cameras directly off an external drive, the SE920 eliminates every bottleneck in your workflow instantly. One of its standout features is the built-in cooling fan that activates by sliding open the enclosure, keeping sustained speed stable under heavy load without any thermal throttling. Available in up to 4 terabytes, it gives you both blazing speed and serious capacity in one compact package. If you are a professional photographer who refuses to compromise on performance, the ArmorATD SE920 is the drive that belongs at the top of your list.
Number 9. Seagate Backup Plus Slim. Not every photographer needs a rugged field drive or a Thunderbolt-powered speed demon. Sometimes you just need something simple, reliable, and affordable that gets the job done without drama. That's exactly where the Seagate Backup Plus Slim earns its place on this list. This is one of the most compact and lightweight HDDs available in 2026, with a slim profile that genuinely lives up to its name. It slips into a back pocket effortlessly and barely registers any weight, which makes it a practical companion for photographers who want a dedicated backup drive they can carry everywhere without thinking about it. Transfer speeds are in line with standard HDD performance, making it best suited for cold storage and backup workflows rather than active editing. What sets the Backup Plus Slim apart is its simplicity. Plug it in, drag your files over, and you're done. Seagate's included backup software automates the process even further for photographers who'd rather focus on shooting than managing storage. Available in up to 2 terabyte capacity, it won't replace a high-volume archive drive, but as a secondary backup or an affordable starting point for photographers just building out their storage system, it delivers genuine value. For anyone who wants a no-fuss, budget-friendly HDD that simply works every single time, the Seagate Backup Plus Slim is exactly that drive.
Number 8. WD Elements Desktop. If your photography operation is based out of a studio and you're dealing with a constantly growing archive that seems impossible to keep up with, the WD Elements Desktop is the single most practical solution on this entire list. This is a full-size desktop HDD, which means it plugs into the wall for power and stays on your desk. But what it offers in return is storage capacity that portable drives simply cannot compete with. Available in configurations going all the way up to 14 terabytes and beyond, the WD Elements Desktop can swallow years' worth of raw files, finished edits, client deliverables, and video footage without breaking a sweat. Transfer speeds over USB 3.0 are standard HDD performance, sitting around 130 megabytes per second, which is more than adequate for moving large batches of files during your end-of-day backup routine. Western Digital's reputation for long-term reliability is well established, and the Elements Desktop reflects that with a build designed for years of consistent, trouble-free operation. The drive runs quietly, stays cool, and requires zero setup beyond plugging it in and formatting. For wedding photographers archiving full-season galleries, portrait studios keeping years of client images accessible, and landscape photographers building a lifetime archive of their work, the WD Elements Desktop is the most cost-effective, high-capacity storage solution available in 2026. One drive, massive space, complete peace of mind.
Number 7. SanDisk G Drive ArmorATD. When you need serious capacity combined with serious protection, the SanDisk G Drive ArmorATD steps up in a way that very few rugged HDDs can match in 2026. This drive is built around a traditional spinning disk mechanism, but SanDisk has wrapped it in a rugged 3-layer protection system that guards against drops, dust, and water exposure, giving you the durability of a field-ready drive at a fraction of the cost of a rugged SSD. Available in capacities up to 5 terabytes, the ArmorATD is one of the highest capacity portable drives on this entire list, making it an ideal solution for photographers who shoot massive volumes and need to store everything in one place without constantly swapping drives. Transfer speeds over USB-C are exactly what you'd expect from an HDD, around 130 megabytes per second, which is perfectly acceptable for backup and archiving workflows where raw speed isn't the top priority. The rubberized exterior absorbs impact effectively, and the drive has been tested to handle drops from reasonable heights without losing data.
For landscape photographers, travel shooters, and documentary photographers who work in rough outdoor conditions but need bulk storage capacity rather than blazing speed, the G-Drive ArmorATD hits an incredibly practical sweet spot. It gives you ruggedness, massive storage, and the trusted SanDisk reliability in one affordable package that makes perfect sense as a primary field backup drive.
Number 6. Samsung T7 Portable SSD. The Samsung T7 is the drive that proves you don't need to spend top dollar to get fast, reliable, and beautifully built portable SSD storage in 2026. This is the predecessor to the T9, and while it doesn't quite match the T9's blazing 2,000 megabytes per second speeds, it still delivers a very capable 1,050 megabytes per second read performance that handles raw file transfers, Lightroom imports, and Capture One workflows with total confidence. The sleek aluminum body feels premium in hand, runs cool under load, and is compact enough to disappear into any pocket or camera bag without adding noticeable weight. Samsung's thermal management keeps performance consistent even during longer transfer sessions, which is something cheaper drives often struggle with. AES 256-bit hardware encryption via Samsung software adds a layer of security that matters when you're carrying client work around on location. The T7 is compatible with USB 3.2 Gen 2 and works seamlessly across Windows, Mac, and Android devices. With a 5-year warranty and Samsung's outstanding reliability track record backing it up, this drive gives photographers tremendous peace of mind at a price that's significantly more accessible than the flagship T9. For hobbyists, enthusiasts, and photographers who want genuine SSD performance without paying premium prices, the Samsung T7 remains one of the best value propositions in portable storage right now.
Number 5. OWC Envoy Ultra. The OWC Envoy Ultra is not for casual photographers. This drive is built for professionals who demand the absolute fastest external storage money can buy in 2026. Powered by Thunderbolt 5, it delivers breathtaking transfer speeds that leave every USB-based drive on this list far behind. We're talking about read and write performance that makes editing ultra-high-resolution files, processing medium-format RAW images, and handling massive batch exports feel completely effortless. If you've ever sat waiting for Lightroom to build previews or watched a progress bar crawl during a large export, the Envoy Ultra solves that problem permanently. The build quality is exactly what you'd expect from OWC: solid, premium, and designed to last through years of heavy professional use. The Thunderbolt 5 interface also means you're future-proofed as more laptops and desktops adopt this standard over the coming years. The one honest caveat is compatibility. You need a Thunderbolt 5 port to unlock its full potential, so check your machine before investing. But if your workstation supports it, there is genuinely nothing else at this level that comes close. For commercial photographers, high-volume wedding shooters, and studio professionals who live inside their editing software every single day, the OWC Envoy Ultra is the ultimate storage upgrade.
Number 4. OWC Envoy Pro Elektron. If you shoot in environments where your gear takes a beating, the OWC Envoy Pro Elektron is the drive that was built specifically for you. This is a professional-grade rugged SSD that combines serious speed with serious durability, and it delivers on both fronts without compromise. Transfer speeds reach up to 1,250 megabytes per second, which is fast enough to handle large raw file imports, direct editing workflows, and even 4K video playback straight from the drive. The aircraft-grade aluminum housing does double duty. It protects the internals from physical damage while also acting as a heatsink to keep temperatures under control during sustained transfers. The IP67 rating means this drive is fully dustproof and can survive being submerged in up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes, which puts it ahead of most competitors on pure weather resistance alone. Connectivity is genuinely flexible with USB-C, USB-A, and Thunderbolt support all built in, so it works with virtually any laptop or desktop setup you're running in your studio or on location. It comes pre-formatted for Mac and iPad, and setting it up for Windows takes just minutes. For professional photographers who refuse to let their storage be the weak link in an otherwise bulletproof kit, the OWC Envoy Pro Elektron is one of the most complete rugged SSDs available in 2026.
Number 3. Crucial X6. Now we're stepping into SSD territory, and the Crucial X6 is proof that you don't need to spend big money to get fast, reliable portable storage in 2026. This pocket-sized powerhouse delivers up to 800 megabytes transfer speeds over USB-C, which is more than enough for importing large raw files quickly and running smooth Lightroom workflows without frustrating lag. The X6 is compatible with virtually everything: Windows PCs, Macs, Android devices, iPad Pro, PS4, and Xbox One, making it one of the most universally friendly drives on this entire list. It's genuinely tiny, fitting comfortably in your palm or your pocket, which makes it ideal for photographers who are always moving between locations and need storage that keeps up without slowing them down. The drive stays cool during regular use and handles everyday bumps and knocks without issue. Crucial has built a strong reputation for reliability in the storage space, and the X6 carries that reputation forward at an entry-level price that undercuts most competing SSDs significantly. If you've been sitting on the fence about upgrading from an HDD to an SSD but didn't want to pay premium prices, the Crucial X6 is exactly the drive that should push you over that line. Fast enough for active editing, affordable enough for any budget, and small enough to go absolutely anywhere.
Number 2. Toshiba Canvio Flex. The Toshiba Canvio Flex takes everything people love about the Canvio lineup and adds something that most external drives completely ignore: true cross-platform versatility. This drive works seamlessly with Windows, macOS, Android, and iOS devices right out of the box, which means you can back up files directly from your smartphone or tablet without even touching a laptop. For travel photographers who work across multiple devices on the go, that flexibility is genuinely a game changer. Available in 1TB, 2TB, and 4TB capacities, the Canvio Flex keeps things light. The 2TB model weighs just 155 grams, making it one of the most portable HDDs you can find. The plastic shell helps keep that weight low without feeling cheap in hand. Real-world transfer speeds sit around 149 megabytes per second read and 156 megabytes per second write, which is solid performance for a spinning disk drive. It won't win any speed races against the SSDs on this list, but for backup purposes, it handles the job efficiently and reliably. The clean, minimalist design means it slips easily into any camera bag without taking up unnecessary space. If you're constantly switching between your laptop, desktop, and mobile devices during a shoot or travel assignment, the Canvio Flex is the most practical HDD solution available at this price point in 2026.
Number 1. Toshiba Canvio Advance. If you're a photographer who shoots constantly but doesn't want to spend a fortune on storage, the Toshiba Canvio Advance is one of the smartest picks you can make in 2026. This is a traditional HDD, so don't expect SSD-level speed, but what it gives you is massive capacity at a price that won't hurt your wallet. Available in up to 4 terabytes, it can hold tens of thousands of RAW files from even the highest resolution cameras on the market today. The build is slim and lightweight, making it genuinely portable despite being a spinning disk drive. Toshiba's backup software for PC users makes scheduled backups completely automatic, so you're protected even when you forget to manually save your work. The USB 3.0 interface keeps transfers reasonably quick for an HDD, and the drive runs cool and quiet during normal use. Is it the fastest drive on this list? Absolutely not. But if your goal is long-term archiving, keeping years of client work organized, or simply having a reliable cold storage backup sitting on your desk, the Canvio Advance delivers exactly what you need without overcomplicating things. For hobbyist photographers or anyone building their first serious backup system, this is the perfect starting point.
And that's a wrap on the top 10 external hard drives for photographers in 2026. Whether you're a wedding shooter who needs bulletproof reliability on location, a studio photographer who demands blazing fast transfer speeds, or just someone who finally wants to stop gambling with their precious RAW files, there is something on this list for every workflow and every budget. From the rugged OWC Envoy Pro Elektron that laughs at drops in water, to the massive WD Elements desktop that swallows your entire archive without breaking a sweat, you really have no reason to keep risking your work on an old, failing drive. Now, here's the most important thing I want you to take away from this video. A hard drive is only as good as your backup strategy. One drive is not a backup. 2 drives is a backup. So pick your favorite from this list, grab a second one for redundancy, and sleep easy knowing your shots are safe. If this video helped you out, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me which drive you're going with, and subscribe because we've got a lot more gear breakdowns coming your way very soon. I'll see you in the next one.